Yo, people. So, I got another one. And this one is one of the maddest ones. Now, I've known about this for a while, but due to the fact I like Oasis, and particularly I like Liam, um, I just couldn't see this. I couldn't take it in fully. Now, I did see the Noel character, and I saw that first, but I just couldn't see the Liam one because I like Liam. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not some big Oasis fan. I was in at Glastonbury in 1995 when Oasis played, and I went to watch a reggae band. I was like, I'm not going to watch Oasis because I was sick of hearing that song, I gotta roll with it. I really didn't like the hype. And when I think about what hype is now, hype and hysteria, it's magic. They're creating magic to control people and to control people's minds. And I naturally felt like I don't like that big bands. I never really go and watch big bands. I've always preferred smaller bands, smaller level, because you don't get that media hype, which is through the TV and through the tabloids and through whatever else, which is ultimately it's not real, it's fake, and it controls people. So I just avoided them at Glastonbury in '95 for that reason. But by the time I was at Reading Festival in 2000, they were headlining there, and I watched them there, and it was great. And by sort of late '90s, 2000, the mad hype had died down. They were still big, but they were more tolerable, and I sort of got into Oasis from that point. Anyway, let's get into it. So without further ado, I believe that Liam and Noel Gallagher are Peter and Philip of the Serbian royal family. Now, for those of you that know my videos, you know that means something else, and I'll deal with that at the end. So, this is crazy. This is crazy, and it's taken me a long time to absorb this because, like I said, I became an Oasis fan, and especially Liam in later life. I really like Liam. And yeah, it's hard to accept that people that you've followed and liked are deceiving you. So there isn't too many links because they've had to make this one very, very discreet. But we can look at this here, Oasis coat of arms. So that's the royal connection there. Two lions, two brothers, two guitars, British emblem. It's there in plain sight. Now, just so you know that they're part of it, there's Noel, young Noel, older Noel, doing one eye symbolism. This is the blatant one where Liam was hanging with Mr. Jimmy Savile, doing his devil horns, blatant. And then there's Noel doing one eye symbolism in Don't Look Back in Anger. Then there's the Q magazine where they're throwing up the devil horns. There's another devil horns with Liam. I think that's with Ian Brown as well, and Bonehead. And then there's Noel doing one eye symbolism. And then there's a poster for Morning Glory album, one eye symbolism. So you have to search for that stuff, but it's there. There's even more of it as well, but they definitely kept it pretty hidden. But again, if you really like an artist, you don't really want to accept that they're part of it, so you're not looking for it, whereas you may look for another artist doing it because you're not bothered. Now, one of the things that threw me and why I couldn't see it at first was because I always thought Liam was taller than Noel, because Liam will always say the little fella. But I now believe that Noel is actually slightly taller than Liam. And a lot of you thinking that Liam's taller is to do with the way they do the cameras to deceive you. And if you look at this photo here, you can see that Noel's taller than Liam in this photo. And Noel is also taller than Liam in this photo. But like I said, if you look at a lot of photos, it shows Liam being taller. All part of the way they deceive us and the deception. So most of the photos with Prince Peter, which is this guy, he has a beard. But here's one with him out of a beard. And there's Noel there. You can sort of see the similarities. And then here's one with Noel with a beard. And you can start to see the likeness. Now, I definitely had trouble with the Liam character because I've always been a fan of Liam. Yeah, just like very hard to see him as this sort of posh royal guy after knowing his character for so long. I mean, it's craziness. Like, you know, these people are incredible actors. I mean, what can I say? So the thing that clinched it for me, because of all the doubts, and I was put it on the shelf, was when I realised there was 3 brothers and there was 3 Gallagher brothers. So I checked the guy on the left here, the brother, Prince Alexander, and I checked in with Paul Gallagher, the 3rd Gallagher brother, and I realised, oh shit, they look alike. There he is there, Prince Alexander and Prince Peter, and there's all 3 of them there. Yeah, looking alike there. So this is a picture of the Serbian royal family, the 3 brothers, with their mother there. And if you look at that, I mean, they look so alike, it's ridiculous. Look at the mother as well. Changed hair, different teeth, different slight look. But you know, they look so alike. So here's the family all together. Notice the mum's really short. And then we've got Noel with the mum, same height reference. Obviously she's got sort of short hair and they changed the teeth. So this is the mum and the dad when they were younger. And obviously the story of Oasis is they have an estranged father and they don't speak to him, and that's him there. Looking very similar. There he is there. So this is Noel with his wife, Sarah MacDonald. And there she is there. No, she's as tall as him, but only with high heels on. So she's always got high heels on. So this is Prince Alexander and his girlfriend. Smaller there, but looking very, very similar in look. Just the hair changes the way she looks. But if you see this photo here, you can start to see, imagine her hair down, she's got the same sort of look. There's Liam with his latest girlfriend or fiancée, Debbie. And then that's Prince Philip with his wife. And you can see how similar they look, just changed with makeup and hair colour. Yep, definitely the same person. Now, if you know, those of you who watch my videos, you know that I've already done a video on these 2, being Prince Peter and Prince Philip, the Libertines, Carl Barrett and Pete Doherty, which means what I'm saying is that Pete Doherty and Carl Barrett of the Libertines are also Noel Gallagher and Liam Gallagher of Oasis, which is definitely mind-blowing to really fathom that. But these people are actors. They're very good actors and they play many roles. That is a fact. And one of the things that sparked it for me is that ever since Liam Gallagher brought his album out, Come On You Know, I swear with consciousness I felt he was saying to me, come on, you know who I am, you know who I am. I felt the energy of this, and like he was like willing me to find it. I know this sounds mad, but when you understand consciousness, This is what goes on, you know. It's like I felt like this whole album and this title was willing me to find this. So yeah, I'm 100% on this now. It's taken me a long time because I really didn't want to see it. Even though I did notice the Noel character straight away, I couldn't see the Liam one for a long time, and I just needed more evidence. And the third brother, Paul Gallagher, was the evidence that I needed to just click it into place. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. It's crazy. This is massive because of the influence on Oasis on society. But, you know, they had to be part of it. And I was thinking earlier today before I looked into this, who are they? And I just went back over this. And like I said, I found that Paul Gallagher brother as Prince Alexander. And that's what clinched it for me because I knew they were part of it, but I just wasn't ready to accept it. But then finally I was. So yeah, this is crazy. But, you know, Oasis told us it's all part of the master plan. And you know, these people, they stay young for a very long time. I've known that for a while. But now I'm starting to think these people are immortal. These people live forever. Hope you enjoyed that video. Peace!